What's up, you guys? 5 Bar of Doom here, Mark Madej, for another cast. This time, I'm doing a match from this last weekend's Bring Your Partner here at Abibo in Mount Clemens. On the right side of the screen, you got me in the pits, Mark Madej. Up front is Mike Bade. On the other side of the table, in forward position right now, is Brian Chisholm, and then Fouad Srour. I'm probably not pronouncing that correctly, but Fouad is in the pits. So these guys are tough. It's a tough team. I think I would say like we're probably the favorites, but I mean, it's tough. You know what I mean? They're both pretty good, and they both can play both positions. So we'll see if they switch today or how it goes. But me and Mike are starting with Mike up front. Looks like he tried a little chip pass, hit a little bit too high there. Nice, picks off the pass. Grabs on his three. Man, that type of thing is so huge. Like, think of what a giant transfer that is from, like, the one team's 5 bar to the other team's 3 bar. That is just a massive win if you get steals like that. But he gets blocked. My 2 bar is awful right now, so looks like I have Mike down ready to get some passes, hopefully. We're kind of new playing with me and Mike up front, so I think like our passing synergy isn't there quite yet. Kind of like I started playing with Mike this summer. I remember at first I had plenty of games where I didn't catch any of his passes, but now that I've played with him so much, like I just kind of know, you just feel a lot more how it works and how to catch it. And now we'll have like a lot of passes that he'll be able to throw me during the course of a match. And it's basically like one pass. He'll just look for it the whole time and just take it when it's there. So it's pretty cool. So, and I have a ton of passes out of the back, so I'd love to get playing with a forward that could catch these passes and, score up front as well. So Brian's got a 3 bar, shooting a pull. I think he always shoots a pull. I guess probably not because he's got the wrist strap on. Bade up front. He's just a pull shooter up front. Nothing wrong with that. Goes middle, gets blocked. Oh, Fouad with a beauty pass right there up the lane. That was like nice pace, pretty easy to catch. Just they weren't quite in sync on it, but the pass itself was really great. That time I absolutely smashed Bade's far 3 bar man. It would like if the guy was up, it would have just went straight in, but I just hit the wrong hole for that situation with this man down. So Brian's got it up front again. He just mixed and executed it, so I was able to control. Just a terrible clear for me there. Fouad kind of tic-tacking around, just clears it. I'm trying to tell Bade, hey man, lift up your guys. The thing is, like, if you have a new partner and you're gonna do passing stuff with them, it's just gonna be a bit of a rocky road at first. You know what I mean? There's honestly just no way around it because people are just used to reacting how they would react like if they're just playing with any other generic person when you're never really just sitting there trying to catch passes. So I think I think passing is really good. If you get a good passing synergy with, like me and Beth passing, man, we really do a good job together with it. And she catches all my passes. It's amazing. But, if you can get that, it's really great. But it will take a little bit of time to build it. But it's worth it. Lifting my guys for some reason there. Guess I'm feeling confident. Well, they're still at 0-0 here. This is a defensive battle between Fouad and me. We'll do a little 2-5 there to Bade on the second 5-bar man. Gets his chip stuffed away, but grabs it. Nice, and a little over the top down brush. He's on the wall, still can't get it. So Mike up front again. Oh yeah, smashes a very nice long. Mike has got a great pull shot. I feel like Saturday he was a little bit hesitant at the on the long hole, but I swear the times that he picked it and executed it, like he just hit some really really nice longs. You know what I mean? Like very nice. Another 2 to 5 or hit the lane. It's kind of freaking me out because the way Bade, the way Mike is catching it is just kind of freaking me out because he's kind of like moving, as opposed to where like if I do the same with Best, she kind of just has her hands sitting there dead, which I think is the best way to do it. But either way, we're catching some passes today, so it feels pretty fun. Fouad, speaking of passes, Fouad with a nice pass up there, Brian. And Brian tries to go straight, no good. I'm in pretty good control back here, it looks like. Bit of a 5-bar battle here. I think Mike's doing a pretty good job of staying patient, just kind of keeping with it. That was nice. His nice little option over there is that like kind of like second man pass, but he actually just moves the first guy like way up. I might actually just advise him, you know what, dude, you should actually just try to catch it with the second man because I think he's catching it around the same place. And then he wouldn't have to move that other man and have all that additional motion. Either way, nice passing series. That's hilarious. I don't know if you saw that, but I did 2 to 5. Brian completely grabbed it, but he was still wiggling his man. He kind of wiggled it through, and it went to Mike. Pretty funny and extremely lucky because that was just a bad turnover right there. Feels like the long is just... he's just kind of leaving the long, you know what I mean? Like he's switching his guys between straight and middle to kind of longish. We're taking time out. So pretty slow game so far. We're up 1-0. Bade spanked that pretty nice long up front. All right, here we go. Looks like I got Mike's guys up. Oh, no, now they're down. Okay. 2 to 5. Cool. I like doing 2 to 5 with forward if forward is going to be, like, take their time and be patient and have a, you know, if they have a solid 5-bar, I think the 2 to 5 is great because I can go pretty high percentage with it on a lot of people. You know, nowadays, there's a lot more people doing 2 to 5s, like, especially in doubles. Like, when I first started doing that, I don't remember anybody doing it. I mean, I'm sure they were. It's not like I'm paying attention to whatever he's doing. I'm just saying, like, the people I was playing with weren't doing it. You know what I mean? But nowadays, I saw a bunch of people doing it at the Great Lakes Classic. So, and in turn, I think that is going to make it a lot harder to... Oh, I'm trying to tell Mike, hey man, lift. And the reasoning there is for a 2 to 5 series to make sense, you need other pieces of the puzzle. Like that alone will not win a match. You know what I mean? Like you can 2 to 5 pass 1,000,000,000% and you will not win that match. Brian got a little lucky there, looks like. I blocked it and then it kind of scooted in the back. Probably could have done a little better to get that out of there. Kind of really like hammer the table when the ball's rolling through. But yeah, 2 to 5 alone, it ain't gonna do it for you. You need to score. So it's like you either need, if you want to do 2 to 5, you need to have your forward have like a good 5-bar pass and a good shot, ideally. Or maybe they just have a good offensive 5-bar. That's fine. You know, if you can somehow figure that out in doubles, I think it's going to be a tall order. But, I mean, maybe you can. You can certainly get a point or two out of it. But, yeah. But, like, if your forward's not scoring, stop doing 2 to 5. That's basically... that's the rule. Like, I don't care if you're executing good on it. It's worthless. You know what I mean? And also, like, to follow up on that, I think, like, it really is about like shoot and then just on the 2 bar, just you got to shoot. You know what I mean? Just try to generate some, just hit it hard. Try to generate some slop even. You know what I mean? Just you got to score somehow. But anyway, I'm rambling. Back to the action here. Looks like they got another point. So now we are down 1-2. Nice down brush from Brian. And Brian's being consistent, taking his time, setting the ball up. That time has got another piece of it. That time I was like, told Bade to lift his guys a shot, almost got stuffed, and then dumped it to his 3-bar. But for whatever reason, Brian is definitely having a hard time scoring right now. Yeah, just blocked it again. Oh, Ariel? No, I'm having trouble setting it up for some reason. I think my stance is pretty bad. I think I should probably like examine how I'm standing right now. I'm gonna make a video on stance at some point, but it is super important. Okay, it looks like we're pulling the plug. We're switching it up here. So we're down 1-3. I'm going up front. Just ultimate garbage. I mean, I think, was that supposed to be like a second man pass? Anyway, terrible garbage slops in. The Mark Madej is alive. Brian, nice up rush. Now he's shooting on Bade, different defense. And I guess Brian's just having a little trouble executing. Brutal, man. Happens to me all the time, dude. On my 3, like, my 3 lately has been slightly more consistent, but man, I've had so many times where I just cannot execute on the 3-bar. You know what I mean? It'll be so frustrating. Like, you just have such a good 5 and just no 3-bar. So, and sometimes you just play people that just like that night have your number, or just like it's just off, it's not happening, that type of thing, and just, you know, the matches can just take forever, and it's brutal if you're up there trying. It's like went for a push side, Fouad blocked it. Didn't look particularly deep. I was not shooting very good this Saturday. Bade looking for the bank. Oh man, it's bounced around, just boom, lands right on the 3-bar. Nice. And that time Brian executed, but oh, that was such a good. That was really oh my god, and I can just, what a waste. What a waste. You know what I mean? The thing is, I go into like Mortal Kombat mode. Like if I catch a back wall pass or like that. Okay, I'm glad I at least scored that point. Oh my god. But yeah, Bade had such a nice series there where he blocked it and then just insta passed it and down that lane. That's like the one pass that we have, you know what I mean? Just like shoot it down that lane. And he hit it pretty hard and I caught it. Then I'm just like, I just go Mortal Kombat, finish him. Like, I want to finish this in the coolest way possible. And like, to me, it would have just been instant push kick. But then, yeah, then I just end up completely throwing away the possession. So, not very smart. Brian's pass got blocked, but good reaction. He's able to pick it up. He's had plenty of shots this game for sure. That time he tried to go short and, I mean, go straight and cut it back a little too hard. Not on goal. Looks like Bade was going for another pass there. Yeah, it's tough with that. It's tough with Bade's 2-bar because with this bank, because I get like Brian just kind of knows, like he was sort of just in the perfect spot for that bank. You know what I mean? Nice. Okay, Brian with a nice pull shot. They take the lead 4-3. Oh man, wow, what a good play from Brian. My 5 bar gets stuffed. Beatty sleeping back there. Just I felt like it was going pretty slow. He probably could have grabbed that one. And then boom. And then Brian finishes it off, man. Wow, quick as that, dude. It's crazy how these matches will go as far as like who's scoring or like just like because sometimes you'll be on fire and you'll just score, and then somebody changes up their D or they switch and then like you just cannot score to save your life. You know what I mean? Like I just know because I've been there so many times where you're just having trouble scoring. But Brian was able to hang it. You know, to his credit, he stayed calm, passed good, set up the ball really good every time. Like completely kept his head on straight, just stuck with it, and look at the result. You know, they came out on top. So good for them on that one. Oh, I see. We're not switching sides. We're just. I remember we switched wraps. Yeah, Beatty's wraps were like not sticky. There's something like I didn't like the way he had them. I didn't like the formation of the wrap on the handle either. I'm kind of picky. I mean, there's definitely different schools. Oh no, we are switching. Okay. But yeah, like when I wrap, you can see like I like to put more in the middle in the divot of the handle. Like I start in the middle, roll down, roll back. So then you kind of like a double wrap on the in that middle divot area and makes it more flat. That's just how I like to do it. Some people like to go opposite and keep it like really light on there and then do like a big ball at the top. Not super exciting, but yeah, wrap stuff for sure. Okay, fast forward a bit here. Okay, I'm starting up front. We're down a game. Oh man, the first possession, I go for a little chip pass. Brian just absolutely stuffs it in our box. He just hit it in just the perfect spot. You know, it's like Beatty was over there too. Next position, I get it up front. Boom, fired a little short pull side. Basically trying to hit a middle and just went a little bit pull side and worked out good. Good 5 RD. Was able to block and knock his pass away there. He's setting up his signature spot. He'll score with that sometimes too, man. I mean, if you're just not watching for where it's coming, like he'll score with it. Like he'll just do the up brush like that from that position. Brian with the pass, yep. Down the wall. He's got a good solid 5 bar. You know what I mean? Nothing fancy. Like I honestly don't know what I would say would improve. I don't. Well, I mean, I think in this match you could see like his 5 bar isn't the issue. This match, his 5 bar is perfectly fine to win this match. The issue was the 3 bar. Like that's just good to know. You know what I mean? Like when you're just looking back at a match, win or lose, it's like okay, that was a decent pull side. Looks like. Yeah, win or lose, it's like, well, what, you know, especially on the losing side, it's like, well, what was the areas of my game that were really bad? Like, I think my 5 RD is pretty bad. Maybe it's just difficult depending on the 5 bar period. Nice. Bade gets a block back there. Fouad with a little push kick. Lands on Brian's 3. It's like we're up 2-1 here in the second game. Yeah, just misexecutes the straight. It looks like he was almost trying to do like a little like where you do a straight, like where you pull it like a really tiny bit to just get the ball to move and maybe get him off the straight, and then you kind of cut it back to the straight. You know what I mean? It looks like kind of like what he's doing, but you know, I guess I would rather just see him do like a normal straight where you just don't move the ball and just pop it in straight. Almost went a little crazy there. Just trying to scrap for it. Oh, Bade with the bank. So now we're up 3-1 in game 2. You know, actually, that possession brings up a good point I want to discuss. Is like, oh, nice. So Fouad just comes up there. He just passed, scored, and now they're switching. I don't know why they're switching back. Why would you do that? It's like you literally put a guy up there. He had one possession. He passed and scored. So he went literally 100%. And now you're going to put the other guy back up there who, you know, good player, of course. But I'm just saying, this game, like, is he really doing that great? No. You know what I mean? Up front. You know what I mean? So it's like they should have just, in my opinion, they should have just stayed with Fouad up front. At least try it for a little bit. I mean, he went 100%. All right, hit a nice little chip through there. I don't really like this little twitching thing I'm doing. Yeah, I mean, I just wasn't shooting good tonight. That one I completely shanked. It was like 7'd it, and 7'd it so hard it didn't even go on goals. Like, push side that 7's all the way to the wall on the pull side. Oh, stuff. Nice. Brian swats it in. Those are two swats he's gotten in off the 5 bar. Pretty sick. 40% of your points are coming from that. That's amazing. I think that went push side. Fouad back up front. Good call. Luckily, I was able to block his pass, though. Oh, the one thing I was going to say, when the goalie comes up and he's going to do his first pass, it just feels way more likely a lot of times it's going to be walled. Just because, like, they haven't been warmed up. They're not, like, used to catching the pass or anything. So I'm just saying, if I were a betting man, which I definitely am, and you're going to pick, like, which hole is the guy going to go when they play, like, a game and a half and then they finally switch, you know, and the goalie has to come up front. Is he going lane or wall? He's going to go wall. It's just easier. Unless, like, you just know the guy has a good lane pass. He's probably just going to go wall. It's because it's easier to catch. Oh, man. So Bade goes for the bank there and then just, like, kind of flubs it to Fouad's 3 ultimate gift. Oh, and Fouad capitalizes. Don't switch! Don't switch! Oh, okay, they're not switching. Okay, well, I'll turn the volume up a little bit in case something fun was happening. But, okay, so now it's 4-4. I got on the 5. They switched back, which I am just, like, furious. Furious that Fouad and Brian are switching. Why? What are you doing, man? Fouad is I mean, am I crazy? Did Fouad still go 100%? He had that one possession where he passed and scored. And then there was this other one where, I mean, he kind of bounced around and landed on his 3. He immediately scored. Maybe they have another timeout and they're like, if he gets it, he'll switch or something. But I'm like, dude, leave the guy up front. He's on fire. Oh, and the recoil to boot. Oh, baby. Dude, we're that, I mean, in that game, we are that close to losing that match, man. I just, man, and I forget how this next third game goes, but man, if Fouad is not up front, Brian, why are your rubbers there? What? Nope. Don't. Nope. Sir, I'm in this seat. Your seat is one to the left. Man, this is just... It's been really fun watching these matches, dude. You know what I mean? It's pretty fun watching these matches and just kind of talking through it and casting and thinking about, like, on both sides of it, like, what should we be doing better? I think clearly, like, between me and Mike, Mike was up front, and then eventually we switched, and I think clearly, like, this is the superior position. We're doing a little bit better with me up front, which is what we knew. I mean, we're doing it the other way to experiment and try to, we're trying to win that way as well, so we have to build up to it. You know what I mean? But on the side of Fouad and Brian, both great players that can play both positions. And Fouad has gone up like so few times and he's been so super successful, just in this one match. But I'm just saying, like, if you're in the middle of this match, come on, man, like, you gotta put Fouad up front, I think. Oh, no. Oh, Slinger. Oh, that was a nice one too, baby. Oh, that hurts. The turnover to Slinger. And look how fast he serves it and gets going. This means it's not good, dude. Yup. I think, like... Oh, yes. Oh, no. Dude, my push kick was just off, dude. Normally, I would be able to hit these. Oh, because I love the back wall into push kick. That's like one of my Mortal Kombat finishers. Oh, dang, I missed. I just feel like Brian could have taken a second there and just took a breath before he... Oh, and then Bade with a slider. Oh, no, it's falling apart. We're up 2-0. Should have been 3. That back wall was sick, dude. Oh, heads up play from Fouad. Okay, well, dude, now they got the power up front. Dude, this guy should have been up front the whole time. Oh, look at this guy's going 100%. I'm sorry, man. It's hard to scream. Maybe I'll see if I can fix this audio or something. No, why is Fouad in the back? Brian hasn't shown that he can't prove himself, that he can't play well during this match in the back. There's no reason to switch back. Oh, beauty. That's the pass, dude. And that one just crawled through. Oh, nice. Okay. Well, it's not looking very good, man. I think I'm shooting a little better this game. Blasted a push side, looks like. Fouad up front. That's smart. Oh, turnover. Oh, and then the immediate, like, dink in the... Oh, that was sick, dude. I caught it and immediately dinked it between his guys because he was stationary and I could see I could just brush it. So it was like catch, brush. Oh, yes. But at least I got Fouad up front, dude. I mean, like, this game kind of started slipping away. But at least I do have Fouad playing front. And look, man, you put Fouad up front, good things happen, dude. Get some slop. I mean, let's go. I'm a huge fan of that. It's my normal kind of high lane pass. Set up for the roller. Boring. Middle, Brian blocks it. I mean, Brian's in the back playing good goalie, man. They just I know it's too late now, but in the future, just like when the other person has a small sample size and they start doing pretty good, just leave them up there, see what happens, at least for a while. Mike going for this bank. Yeah, I feel like if they know where to be, this is where I wish Mike would just set up his pull shot at the wall and just go from there. Oh, and he hits that slider though. Boom. Closes out the match. Well, that's it, you guys, for that match. Thanks for watching. This is another Bring Your Partner match from Mount Clemens last weekend. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Dude, it's actually been really fun getting back on here and doing these casts and just kind of talking about it and thinking about foosball. You know what I mean? I'm getting a little more jazzed to play some foosball. So we'll see what happens, dude. I'm going to try to make some videos. You know, and now that I'm making videos, what gives you better videos than traveling to a tournament and recording some videos there, so then you have more videos, you know what I mean? So, like, me making videos is a good sign. Maybe I'll come hit some tournaments or whatever. I did run pretty hot at that, in the open, well, not hot. I won, like, yeah, I won, like, a couple good matches at the open singles last weekend or whatever. But, you know, so I wouldn't mind playing a tournament. But either way, it's fun making these videos. Please hit subscribe. Follow. It's like there's a bunch of stuff, right? It's like subscribe to my YouTube, please. Follow me on Twitch, please. Everything's 5 Bar of Doom, and that's where I'll be streaming live most of the time. I think is on Twitch. Although they deleted my last stream. I think it's because of the copyrighted music. So I don't even know what the best place. I'm gonna kind of bounce back and forth live streaming between Facebook and YouTube. I'm sorry, between Facebook and Twitch. And if I get enough subscriptions on YouTube, then you can live stream, but there's like a bar you have to cross. So on all these platforms, they make you get people to even give you the capabilities to like do whatever you want to do. So, hey man, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. And yeah, have a good one. Thanks for watching. 5 Hour Doom out.